So we left Prague yesterday now, but we hopped on the metro to get to the train station, to get some food, and then to take a train to Dresden. And now we are here. And we basically have one full day to explore Dresden. When I was looking at places to stop, this is actually not on my list of places to stop, but we decided to come here for a particular reason.
And that reason is to visit the world's first true Christmas market. But before we do that, we're going to explore a little bit of the city and visit some other Christmas markets along the way before we hit up that grand finale. So
yeah, today is pretty much about Christmas markets. We have 5 that we're planning to visit, but that's going to be the finale.
Let's go.
That brings us to our first stop, which is the Zwinger Museum Complex. We're not going into any of the museums, but it's supposed to be really pretty inside, and so we're going to check out some architecture. And we have yet another place that has construction. Still beautiful.
Very beautiful architecture. It reminds me of some of Prague's architecture. Makes sense since they're so close. But Humban's sitting here making fun of me for kneeling down and getting weird looking shots like I'm just taking pictures of the wall.
Well, we did see a tourist a few days ago in the salt mine legitimately take a close-up picture of a wooden board.
Yep. He had to have been doing it for a reason. That's the only thing
I
that
just
can
don't
make
know
sense
what the
for it.
reason is.
Yeah. Got to be careful with some of these shots because they got some naked little children sculptures.
Cherubs.
Probably can't be posted there.
Do, 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 do. We're hunting for you. I'm back.
She's back. What's so interesting about this light?
It's black. It's ornate. This is by the Opera House. Everything you want out of a light.
It's so ridiculous.
Proceed the route.
On our way to that first Christmas market here in Dresden.
It's not quite dark yet, but we have a lot, so we started early.
I don't think they would have figured out that it wasn't really that dark unless you said it.
It's not dark.
It's not dark. In case you didn't notice.
We have arrived at our first market, the Augustus Market. Mugs here are like
This market is huge. It's so long, so much food, so many like treats and so many things I want to try.
swing chairs.
Swing chairs, and then they have a Ferris wheel. Oh.
I think it's large compared to where we've been so far. It may not be that large in the grand scheme of things, but it's just on the street and goes like all the way down. There's so much food, but we refrained from getting any because we still have 4 more markets to go
I know. We gotta save our money on a budget, but I want everything. Let's go to the next one.
You missed my turnaround.
Show it. You turn and what?
I turn and pop.
Woo, girl.
It's like the bend and snap, but it's the turn and pop.
It's more like the pop, lock, drop, lock, but it's the turn and lock.
No.
Turn and pop?
No.
Turn and lock? I don't
It's like
know.
the bend and snap.
You make up all sorts of stuff. All right, so we made it to our second Christmas market, and this is how short Erica is. Just kidding. But I don't know. Let's take it away. What is this pronounced? How's this pronounced?
The Frauenkirch. But it's on more of a not like quite so open street, but it's right by this really beautiful church cathedral. So we're gonna check it out. I already found food that I want to eat, so we might not make it another market without getting food.
Probably not. I'm starving. It's like we haven't eaten all day. It's what, 2:30?
Yeah.
Oh. Erica, I want a chimney cake that big. Can I get one?
No. It's gonna be a hard no.
Because it doesn't exist.
One, it doesn't exist. Two, you already got a chimney cake.
I could have another. Getting down to humbug level. Blink. Okay.
So, we just checked out this Christmas market. It is much smaller than the last one, but it's very quaint still. It has more crafty things than food.
Mm-hmm. A lot of mulled wine. So,
Yeah.
Since there isn't a lot of food here, we might see what the next one has to offer.
They did. I heavily debated getting some old wine here because they have one that they can put in amaretto infused raspberries, and that sounds like actual heaven to me. But I refrained. But we just so happened to see one of the wall mural paintings that I wanted to go take a look at, and it was called Fürstenzug or something like that. Better in German. But we're gonna go check that out before we head to the next one.
Is it all you ever dreamed of?
Everything and more out of a wall mural. But it's made of porcelain is what I read. So Christmas market time at number 3. What is really cool about the Christmas markets right around this section is they're like literally within a block or two of each other. So if you don't like one, walk a block and you'll probably find another one.
All right, we're gonna try a little experiment, handing the camera to Erica, and I'm gonna be the star of the show. Medieval Christmas market. Let's go. And some cutting boards for all your cutting purposes.
What are you looking at?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a hot Russian. The drink, not the girl. Are you giving up the camera because you don't like filming?
Maybe.
You just don't like filming?
I just don't like filming. I prefer looking at all the food.
That guy is actually pretty good. So you can practice your archery. There's all sorts of medieval stuff. You can get help. They have a hot tub you can go sit in. You can rent to pay it.
I'm more curious. There's not like a changing room though, so I'm much more curious as to how the people get changed after they do the hot tub, since it's cold.
We'll see.
I don't know that we'll see that.
We won't see. We'll keep wondering that. You're not the muse the whole time. You're in my shop.
You're obsessed with me. This is probably my least favorite one so far. It has like cute little vibes with all the medieval stuff, but not as much food as I would like to see. And I don't know, it's just not my vibe. It doesn't have as many like pretty lights and stuff.
So we're gonna move on and try some other things. We are skipping out on the food again.
I'm getting hungry though.
You're on Candy Cam and action.
We were making our way to a different market, but again, there's markets like every block or so. So we found the Advent New Market. So we're gonna see what's here. It looks bigger and more poppin' than the last two. There's a lot more places to sit or to stand and eat around here than the other two. That looks really good.
We're getting some delicious looking filled bread thing. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's basically just filled bread, I think.
That's fine.
Do you want that
we'll take
instead?
the spinach. Yeah, we'll take the spinach.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Thank you. It was meant to be. I ordered bacon, he gave us spinach. And I wanted spinach more anyways.
Let's go sit down.
Are you gonna sit or are you gonna
No.
stand?
Let's go stand down. Let's go stand down.
Let's go stand down. It's literally bread filled with cheese, spinach, and onions. And the topping, it tastes like an herbed cream cheese. A little hot.
Feed me.
It's so weird.
Oh,
Is it hot? Like I
Uh-huh.
told you?
I can only imagine what the bacon would taste like. Like bacon.
I don't like bacon. It's so hot.
You got food right here, and right here, and under your nose. Say something about those brushes.
Something about those brushes. There appear to be some fancy brushes. I've seen them now at several of the markets. Some of them, I think, are dusters. I'm not sure. We don't need one though, so we're gonna keep going. That's that ugly dog that Revathi likes. So ugly.
So honestly, we've just been market hopping to kill time before the big one. And you could literally walk, as Erica said, a couple blocks and then find you a market. And that's exactly what we did just now. We don't even know which one this is.
This is not the one I was planning on walking to, but here we are. As a side note, we did get our Christmas ornament. We got something a little bit bigger since we are meeting our family.
Look at that box.
It's a really nice box.
Let's walk around this small market.
That was it. My favorite part of this one actually is the little sleighs that you can sit in and like have your glue wine.
So this is it. The Christmas market. The one first true Christmas market.
That's at least what they're claiming. Frankfurt also tries to claim the oldest, but most of the evidence is for here.
So it was first recorded back in 1434, approximately 240 stands. The biggest one, Dresdner Strutzelmarkt.
But very first impressions before we even walk inside. First off, it's getting darker, which is really nice, but there's so
Pretty
many
nice.
lights, which just brighten up the whole place. Hopefully it's just as good inside. But it's time for my glue wine. I've waited all day. So what is so cool about this one so far is every single stall is like super festive. There's all kinds of decorations on the roof. It's just a different vibe.
It's overwhelming. I mean, first of all, you're just drawn to the market or to the like stalls, and they even have animatronics on a lot of them, decorated to the T. And we just do not even know where to begin. We're just wandering. These crazy animatronics. That's crazy.
Just the decorations.
Egg punch. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Some sort of eggnog with alcohol, maybe.
Does it have alcohol?
Yep. Yeah, it got some in there. Delicious. This is my kind of drink.
What does it taste like?
Spiked eggnog. A little bit, kind of like white chocolate. Sweet. Kind of tastes like white chocolate, but like eggnog that's spiked.
Yeah, it's kind of thick. I do think it's just like eggnog. It's pretty good actually. What are you drinking?
This is my drink. Good?
Yes. We're gonna drink our beverages and then find some food.
can't be afraid to get in crowds and a lot of people here. But I've been wanting my sausage, my bratwurst, and Erica keeps saying no.
That is not what I said. I said let's find the cheaper place. Big, like main stalls, it's higher priced than some of like the smaller individual stalls. You gotta go to the smaller individual stalls and probably taste better.
Success. 2 seconds later, I got my bratwurst. It's not as large as the others, but that's okay. I don't even know how much it was. I just pointed and said, hey, I want that one.
And then he brought me back a handful of change.
That's all we do. And it's delicious.
So everything you dreamed of.
It's delicious. But that is one thing is the menus are all in German, which makes sense since we're in Germany. But there's no English translation, so you kind of got to work with them and talk to them a little bit. On to other things. Oh, we're going to have to get sweets now. What are the 3 main things that you can do at a Christmas market?
Eat, shop, walk.
I'm sorry. What are the 4 main things that you can do at a Christmas market?
Eat, shop, walk.
You got 2 of them.
I don't know what you're getting at. These are just according to you.
Yes. But the 4 main things. Eat, shop, look at the pretty decorations and lights, and go on any of the rides and or activities that they have here.
But not all of them have pretty decorations or rides.
Most of them do.
I think it's mostly eat, shop.
The big ones.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't find it.
I was filming you the whole time.
It's not really warm anymore. It's like a chilled red wine with some spices.
Chilled mulled wine.
Chilled mulled wine.
Want some McDonald's?
No.
It's right there. It's right there.
Hard no.
Alright, so we finally got our langosh. We did it the traditional way with the sour cream, the garlic, and the cheese. Delicious. My favorite.
The bread, it's actually really good. I think the thing that was different about our favorite place that we got them from in Budapest was that it had more sour cream and more cheese. But more sour cream and more cheese is like makes any dish better, so.
Close up our time here in Dresden and this market. So far, it's right up there, probably better than the one in Prague.
I think it being in Germany here today is kind of what I envisioned more for what Christmas markets were going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that really surprised me, just so people are aware, is, I mean, in South Africa, in Czech, and in Poland, all of the places like widely accepted credit cards, even at the Christmas markets, but it's almost all cash here. So we had cash, wasn't a big deal, but I was just surprised.
It's crazy because I walked in here and you're just looking up the whole time at all of the decorations and you're not even looking down. So that's one of the reasons I like to come is the food and the decorations.
Yeah, but today is the last day that we're actually by ourselves for the rest of the year, and we are going to meet a whole herd of people tomorrow.
Don't know how the filming's going to go. It's going to be chaotic along with the trip, but we're going to start off by seeing Erica's parents tomorrow.